I'm Chase Adams, and what you just witnessed was someone smoking a tobacco cigarette. It is not uncommon these days to witness some individuals in your community who partake of this act on a day-to-day basis. So with such a large majority of the population, nationally and internationally, engaging in the consumption of cigarette use, it is important that everyone know the side effect of cigarette usage. It is hard to believe, but cigarette usage affects the world in many aspects. For starters, smoking affects the body by causing and increasing the probability of developing such health issues like lung cancer, cancer of the mouth and throat, emphysema, staining of the teeth, more noticeable effects of aging, and complications of the cardiovascular system, like increased likelihood of suffering from a heart attack within their lifetime. In the future, these negative health effects shall be affecting a percentage of the global population negatively. For example, many individuals will die from their medical complications in the future, like say of lung cancer or a heart attack. Also, the medical assistance that will be provided to those in need of it will be affecting national economies greatly. For example, increased funding into chemotherapy research will stimulate sectors of the economy. The healthcare industry will grow as more people are needed to provide assistance to those suffering from medical complications. Also, there will be a growing demand for those who specialize in certain medical professions. Interestingly enough, national economies will also be affected as the number of smokers continues to rise each decade. As with each habitual smoker having to forgo a percentage of their income to the purchase of cigarettes, it should not be unlikely to see the tobacco industry maintaining profits and possibly even grow as they have to meet consumer demands. Though it is also important to note how much the average smoker spends on the purchasing of cigarettes. The average pack of cigarettes costs $4.55. The average smoker spends $31.51 on cigarettes per week and $1,638 per year on cigarettes. This is just a rough figure of how much money is going into the tobacco industry from the consumers. Along with health effects, cigarettes affect the environment due to their makeup of synthetic polymer cellulose acetate, which never degrades and takes 12 years to break down. It should also be noted that if a cigarette butt is left outside in the rain within an hour, such chemicals as arsenic and many other carcinogens leak out to the surrounding environment. Cigarette butts also are a major contributor to the world's pollution. There are 4.3 trillion cigarette butts that are discarded as trash, and there's currently 500,000 tons worth of pollution as a result of this. Also, we decided to interview a few individuals to get their opinion on cigarette usage. Wes, you're a smoker, is that correct?
Once in a while, yeah.
All right, so that was following up my next question. Do you know the negative side effects of smoking?
Yeah, lung cancer, mouth cancer, there's all kinds of cancers, man.
Yet you still continue to smoke. Does that not have any bearing and affect you as whether or not it's something you want to continue to do or not?
Not yet. I mean, I haven't felt any negative side effects yet.
Gotcha. Smoking, just do it recreationally. How long down the line do you plan on smoking? Is there a point in the future that you think you're just going to stop?
I think I'll quit as soon as I have some kind of lung problems or something.
Gotcha. Do you know anyone close to you who's had that, developed any lung problems?
My grandma.
Gotcha. Is that I mean, scary as far as like you might get too addicted to it, you won't be able to get off it? Or?
I mean, I don't know. She's like 75 and she doesn't have any health problems, so.
I know, but some people are luckier than others. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Jordan, you're a smoker, is that correct?
Yes.
For how many years or how many months have you been smoking now?
9 months.
9 months. As far as it being financially a burden, how much do you think you spend per week? And does that affect you, like financially in your budgeting decisions for all the tobacco you purchase? Does that affect you in any way?
Not really.
Not really? Are you worried about any of the negative health effects in the future as far as what smoking brings you? Have you felt any effects from 9 months from now already smoking? Have you felt any weakening your coffee, like going to run and having much trouble?
But that's okay.
That's okay. That's all right.
That's okay.
Do you think you'll ever quit smoking tobacco, or so you're going to continue the rest of your life? So how long until the future?
Until I feel like quitting.
All right. Do you think you'll be able to leave it behind pretty easily, or do you think it's something that would be of?
Might be a little trouble. But.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much. Tom Luzzo, you smoke every once in a while, every month, or once every month?
I'll smoke cigars every few months, that is correct.
Now cigars are in relation to cigarettes. They're both tobacco products, but they don't have the same negative health effects. In your lifetime, have you met any other people who've really gone down the road as far as like health issues and suffered from their use of cigarettes? Have you met anyone?
All my brothers and sisters, except for one of them, smoke cigarettes, yes.
Gotcha.
And they're developing some medical problems.
Gotcha. When in the future, do you think that you're going to take cigarettes up or just stick with cigars? And
no,
do you think cigars are anyway? I don't know the research behind it. They don't have as much percentages of nicotine, but do you find them in any way addictive?
I do not. You don't inhale cigar smoke. Gotcha. That way it doesn't get into your lungs.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
Information for this video is taken from treehugger.com.